we will hear a report on the semi-sesquicentennial, whatever you want to name it. But
semi-quincentennial.
Okay.
Thank
You know,
you.
that's in my head, and I'm thinking about it. That's what I'm reading. It's messing it up.
All right, we haven't been here for a couple of months, so this is an update of where we are with the committee at this point. We do have a Facebook presence now. We're set up as a page for America 250 PA, Bradford County. We're posting our minutes on there and photos, things as such. The Liberty tree, which we planted in October, is triple the size it was when we planted it. I've been down watering it during the heat wave, so it's growing very nicely, so that's a good deal. America 250 PA has grants. We had two places in Bradford County apply in the last round, and neither of them were given grants, but they will continue to apply, so hopefully. Fireworks are July 4th, 2026, and the committee will be working on that agenda for the day in the near future. Revolutionary War Veterans Plaque, the subcommittee for the plaque have compiled their list of people to be listed on the plaque. Cindy Holdridge has compiled 9 binders of information on the veterans that she has collected. She currently has a small army of volunteers across the county taking photos of every Revolutionary War gravesite. We need to decide on a place to put the plaque at the courthouse, and the dedication for this plaque will be on Memorial Day 2026. The Bradford County Historic Marker Fund for 2026 has been budgeted to cover that.
Yep.
We would like to purchase 13-star Betsy Ross flags for the Revolutionary War veterans' graves in the county next year. They are $2.56 each, and we need approximately 300 flags. The Veterans Affairs Office was contacted, and we were referred to the commissioner since this is not in their budget. We will stage replacement events across the county for Memorial Day 2026. This is a great way to involve kids, scout troops, etc., to get involved in that. The historic marker booklet has been updated and is ready to go to print. Bradford County Historical Society wrote a room tax grant for that project. We still need $1,000 to complete that process for our match. Liberty Bell project, Shauna Case of Wyalusing submitted a design for the bell, which we're really excited about. The Pennsylvania America 250 committee was meeting last Friday to review this. So we'll hear what's going to happen with that. But we really, really beat bushes to get somebody to do this. And across the Commonwealth, it was the same. People didn't understand it. They didn't know what they were getting into it. But we posted on our Facebook page one that's been completed and dedicated so people can see what it is. So it's really a neat thing. The school reading program, we have a letter ready to go to the program, to the principals of all the elementary schools for the ABCs of Pennsylvania history. And I don't think that'll be any problem. We will be kicking off the semi-quincentennial year at the Sarah Christmas Parade. The theme this year is Christmas in America. The parade is November 28th at 6:30 p.m. The parade committee has already had inquiries regarding patriotic floats. We do have a commemorative design for the commissioners, the wooden coin, and we're going to have to make a decision on how many of those to order in the near future. So I'll give all that stuff to Michelle. The public libraries are working on a program for the semi-quincentennial year, and we will schedule that on our master list. The William Salisbury elephant stick, and that's really a substantial thing. We're currently trying to acquire the stick from the National Archives because we found out that that's where it is. If not, we need a good photo of it so that we can make a replica. Nathan Schoonover has a team prepared to walk the stick from Philadelphia back to Bradford County. Mr. Salisbury was involved in the Boston Tea Party and a Revolutionary War soldier. He migrated to Bradford County to settle after the war and is buried here. Congressman Moose's office is going to help us with the contacts we need to make this happen. There will be historic portrayals done during the year. We'll be making decisions on who will do the portrayals, and then we'll have a list available for people to request presentations across the county. We are asking every town in the county that has a concert series to please have one concert during the 2026 year devoted to patriotic music. Arts for Sarah next year, which is a huge event, has named their event for 2026 American Splash. That'll be the first weekend in May, so that'll be another event that'll be happening during the semi-quincentennial year. French Asylum will have a Revolutionary War reenactments during the summer of 2026, and they're currently working on a date for that. The Sullivan's March video project, which I think is going to be one of the most exciting things we do. Steve Berwick is working on this diligently. He made a trip to Philadelphia to get a photo of the Liberty Bell to include in the video. He digs into the subject. I know it will be very informative and enjoyable, and we'll be rolling this out in early 2026 with an initial showing at the Comm Center and the Communications Building, and that'll be the commissioners group that they want to invite. We'll be offering it to clubs and organizations for meetings across the county after that before we go viral with it. We want to be able to have people understand it and get it. And I really am excited about that because that's an amazing story.
Yep.
And it's going to be from Wyalusing to Athens what he's doing the video on, and I think when people see that, they're going to be really dumbfounded. The Sarah Historical Society has its exhibit set up on Milltown. The exhibit will be in place until the end of 2026. So far, visitors to the Sarah Museum have been fascinated by the village that existed in that area in the early days of Bradford County. And just as a sidebar, Milltown's not too far from Spanish Hill, and as we all know, in 1615, the first white man that set foot in what is now the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania set foot at Spanish Hill in South Waverly. So when they say it all began in Philadelphia, it didn't. It all began in Bradford County in 1615. We do plan to do the photo display boards throughout the courthouse and decorate the building with historic bunting for the entire year. We'll need to meet with Michelle Shedden to plan this and set up a schedule. And we also need to buy 52 easels because the easels that we used before fell apart. So, but that was 12, 14 years ago too. So, America 250 PA has now got a quilt in process. Mary Lou Palmer, Cindy Holdridge, Peggy Kramer, and Lou Taft are making a quilt in a patriotic pattern that will be shown across the county. We would like to sell chances on it and raffle it off at the Wyalusing Valley Museum Quilt Show, which they will be doing in 26 with the patriotic theme. The quilters are extremely talented, and this will be a real showpiece. We are requesting that groups that are planning an event around the semi-quincentennial share your information with us so we can put it on the master schedule. Kane Chamberlain is planning a Susquehanna River paddle to coincide with the Berwick Video Project. There is a parade planned in Philadelphia on Friday, July 3rd, and I think that's where the flag thing came from. 2026, it says Salute to Independence. They're looking for every county to have 2 special parade elements, and I'm not sure that we can provide that or not. I mean, we can put the word out there, and if people want to volunteer to do what they can, but I think that's a pretty big step for somebody to participate in parade in Philadelphia. So. Right. Now, here's the unfortunate news. We sent out 108 letters to businesses, military groups, clubs across the county requesting sponsorships for the semi-quincentennial year. We've had 2 responses, each for $100 from individuals. So we really need some businesses to step up to the plate and do some PR with this and make a presentation because we can't do a lot of this stuff unless people support us. So everything that we plan to do is going to be predicated on what we get as far as funding. So that's how it'll all be. And that's what I had.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we want to thank you and everybody involved in this for all the work you're doing. This is a huge, huge project. I mean, people don't realize the magnitude of what this is and what this means to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and our country, quite frankly.
I'm doing a day a week right now.
Yep.
And Cindy Holdridge, I mean, she's living with it all. Her husband hates us.
Yep.
She's got the stuff all over the place. So.